I saw a tweet this weekend. I don't know if you have. From Joel Klatt, actually. Oh, yeah. Someone tweeted to him saying, like, what's the best story about you? And the story he tweeted out made me want to ask you what happened. So the story that he was talking about was saying how you got into a skirmish outside a local establishment one night and that you kicked someone in the jaw and that all he could think about was how you got your leg that high. And I was just wondering, like, what happened that night?
This is the tweet that Joel sent it to Jen. Yeah, he's talking about, I think, because, you know, he's like the face of Fox now, so he does Q&A before the big games. I think some person was like, yo, give us your best Brendan Schaub story. So Klatt used to be a wild man, and then he played, I think, AAA or single A baseball, did that, and then came back to college. So he was like 26, and we were all like 21. It was weird.
Real athlete.
And then he, real smart, too. He was basically like having a coach as a player. It was weird. He like judges if we drank and shit. But, we got a party bus and went downtown. So it was Klopp, me, Joel Klatt, some other guys. And we're out drinking. You know, I'm 21. I just turned 21. And we were walking down near 16th Street Mall. We were walking on some bar. And I was drinking Jameson. And we were all pretty tipsy. And there was a group of Russians talking shit to a group of Armenians. But we were in the middle. But we weren't paying attention. So I thought the Russians were talking to us, talking shit to us. There was like 6 Russians, but they weren't. They were talking over us but we just happened to be walking by. So I thought they were talking shit to us. So
and you're 21 at this time?
21.
Yeah, you're young.
And so a fight ensued with these Russians, and Klopp and Klatt are like, "What the fuck? There's no fight. What is he doing? Like, where is he fighting these guys?" And I thought it was chaos. There it is. Let's hear a good Brendan Schaub story. He got in a skirmish, quote, skirmish outside a local establishment. When I kicked the dude in the jaw, I just remember thinking, how did Brendan get his legs so high? I had jeans on and boots on. And
I didn't know you could kick back then, but you did take Taekwondo.
Not real. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, not really. My dad made us, but it was lame. But so I thought all of us were fighting. I thought it was us versus the Russians. So I thought everybody was fighting, but they weren't. They were standing back going, what are you doing? But I was so hammered, I thought everybody was fighting. So these Russians came at me, and I'm hitting these Russians, and they're falling down. And then one just ran straight at me. I remember thinking, what the fuck is he doing? And remember at the time, I was like balls deep into pride fighting with Crow Cop and Fedor. And before we left that morning, I watched Fedor and Crow Cop fight, and like highlights of Fedor like knocking out all these guys, like Vanderlei with head kicks. So that must have been in my, like, just in my subconscious mind. So when this Russian ran at me, I just, in my fucking Levi jeans and boots, I head kicked this Russian and knocked him out. And that's why, and then Klopp's like, I remember Klopp or Klatt grabbed me and goes, run. Because we could hear the cops. Because I fucked these guys
How much
up.
did you weigh then? Were you huge?
240. No, 240.
That's big.
Well,
Still
football
big.
player. I was small. Well, Klatt was small. He's like 190, but in shape. Klopp was the biggest.
240 is big.
That's
But
not
but-
an average size, you know?
240
For football players, whatever.
You're 21, strong
But then I
shit.
remember,
Yeah.
I remember the Russian pulled out a knife on
Jesus
Klopp,
Christ.
and Klopp grabbed his hand and crushed it. Like I just remember Klopp grabbing it, like get out of the way, and then like this, and then squeezing this kid's hand. So they must have been, they were older than us. I remember Klopp crushing his fucking hand till he let the knife go. Then Klopp grabbed the knife and just chucked it.
Jesus Christ.
I remember they're like, you better run. I was like, why? We're all in fights. They're like, just you are, you idiot. I'm like, what? And Klopp, I bet Klopp he has a picture the next morning. We crashed at this fucking hotel, but I was getting back. I had an Impala back then, old school Impala. And he has a picture of me when we got dropped off in party bus in Boulder. Because I kicked that guy, I ripped my jeans. Because I kicked so high, I ripped my jeans when I knocked him out. And he has a picture of me, like, just my hair. I have long curly hair. And I just, like, pure death getting into my car. Cop's like, wait. That's the picture.
I got to see that pic.
That's what Klatt's talking about there.
Fucking great.